Hey, welcome back to our yoga series. So we're about to round out. We have a few more videos left, and I'm thinking that by now you should probably be feeling a little bit more accustomed to yoga and just the basic poses that we've been doing. Also, I'm assuming that you're probably already feeling like your muscles are lighter and stretchier, and you have a little bit more flexibility, and even just overall more relaxed. So I hope that that's the case. Join me for the next couple videos, and we're going to kind of progress into a beginners to medium intermediate series. So I'm going to introduce you to some new poses today that'll hopefully capture your heart and your passion for doing yoga. Okay, so let's get started. So today I'd like to start in a standing pose, in Tadasana, the mountain pose. So bringing your feet about hip distance apart, shoulders are in line with the hips. You're going to bring your hands into your heart. Good, and I'd like for you to focus on the arches of your feet. So a lot of times we collapse our arches. I want you to round the arches open, lifting them off the ground. Good. And go ahead and lift the toes up off the mat. Notice as you do that, that forces your quads to engage. Good. I want you to engage the glutes. Good. And engaging the inner core and lifting up through the crown of the head, okay? So you've got a nice firm contraction of your muscles. Good. Go ahead and drop the toes, keeping the muscles engaged. Gently tuck the chin under, lift up through the crown of the head as if like some stringer was being pulled up through the center of your skull. Good. And begin to breathe. So just like we focus in on our breath in a seated posture, I want you to do that in mountain pose. So deep belly breath in, long breath out. So as you're breathing deeply, you should still feel a nice contraction of the core, but it should be enough space there to where you can still deeply breathe. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And exhale, release. Great job. So, coming to the front of your mat. Good. I'd like for you to place your hands in your heart. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up, and exhale with a flat back. Go ahead and bow forward. Good. Rounding up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, bow forward, flat back. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, round through the spine, all the way back up. Good, extending the arms up over your head. Good, reach up through the sky, and exhale, hands into your lower back. Take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders and elbows back behind you. Good, and on your exhale, just gently take a slight back bend, just as far as you can go. So I have like a neck injury. I don't like to go super far back, but you can still get the nice opening in the chest. Good, and back to center. Go ahead and drop down onto the feet, step the right foot back into a lunge, and look up. Good. Exhale, let's come into downward facing dog. Good, drawing the hips up and back. Reach up through the hips. Good, you can rock the hips side to side. And inhale, come into a high push-up. Remember, with the high push-up, you can keep your knees off or drop the knees. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Good. So check out up dog. You're drawing your shoulders away from the ears. Tops of the toes are down on the mat, and you're lifting the knees off. Good. And exhale, child's pose. Bringing the knees wide on the mat, draw the feet together, set the hips down and back. Good. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, let's come into an all-four position. We'll take a couple cat and cows. Inhale, come into cat. Exhale, come into cow. Good. Inhale, come into cow. Exhale, come into cat. Great. Tucking the tops of the toes under, lift back up, downward facing dog. Some bugs are kind of bad today. Inhale, bring the left foot forward into a lunge. Let's drop the right heel down for warrior two. So remember, coming up to a standing position, warrior two, that right or the back foot is slightly turned inward. Okay? You've got one 90-degree angle between the front or on the front leg. Hips are nice and open, shoulders are parallel with the feet. You can extend and reach the hands and breathe. Good. Inhale. And on your exhale, I want you to dig a little bit deeper into that front leg. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Open up that left side. Awesome. And exhale, come into side angle. Bringing the elbow on the front knee. Still remaining in that 90-degree angle. Feet are the same. You're just going to let the upper body turn into an incline so that there's one straight line from the shoulders to the heels. And you extend and reach to the right arm. So they call it side angle because we've got one nice straight line on our body. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let's swing the arms around. Bring the left foot back, downward facing dog. Good. Lift and extend and reach through those hips. Drawing the heels down as much as you're able to. Good, and let's take warrior two on the opposite side. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to switch sides here. So you'll have your right foot forward into a lunge. Good. Drop that left heel down and swing the arms all the way around for warrior two. Again, nice 90-degree angle. Back foot is slightly turned inward. Nice strong arms, and your gaze is looking just over that right middle finger. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Open up the side part of the body. Good. One more deep breath in. And exhale, side angle. Right elbow comes onto the knee. The feet stay the same. Your just upper body is extending and reaching forward. And you extend the left arm. Notice that shoulder. Oftentimes we like to relax on the shoulder. I want you to draw the shoulder away from the ear. Be light on the shoulder. Good, and strong in the muscles. And inhale, come back up to neutral. Let's turn the feet parallel to the mat, so you're unplugging the feet. I'd like for you to turn the toes of the feet just slightly inward. Good. So you have a slight micro bend in the knees. Place your hands on your hips, take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, bow forward, hinging at the hips. So this is a really nice hamstring opener and lower back stretch. You can grab the outsides of the calves, the ankles, or even the backs of the feet and the heels. Good, and I'd like for you just to draw the head and the crown of the head as close to the ground as you can. Don't forget to breathe. And inhale, unplug the hands, walking the feet over to the front of the mat. Take a half a step forward and inhale, coming back up. Exhale into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Good, so you can come at any position on your mat. Since I've got a camera in front of me, I'm going to face you this time. Let's take a chair pose. So bringing the feet together, I want you to draw the knees together as you bend at the knees and sit back into the hips. So like you're sitting in it, like you're going to sit down into a chair. So what it'll look like from the side is back is straight. You're drawing the knees behind the toes. So oftentimes you want to compensate by bringing the knees over the toes. Keep the knees behind the toes. Good. Feet together and extend and reach through the fingertips. So this is a quad burner, so you should feel this pretty strongly in your legs. Good. But focus the weight into the heels and your breath. Good. Inhale and exhale. Coming back up to standing. Good. So unplugging the feet. Let's take a top shin stretch. I want you to, like a ballerina, point the toe and place the top of the foot onto the mat. Okay, so you're going to kind of practice our balance on the standing leg. Good, and I want you just to really press into the feet, top of the foot, letting that top part of the shin come into extension. Good. You can even kind of roll the ball of the foot, well, really on the top of the ball of the foot, towards the pinky and then towards the big toe. Good. Just continuing to point the toe and even kind of letting it relax and melt into the ground. Good. So we're practicing balancing on that standing leg. Let's unplug the foot. Let's switch sides. So look, notice I'm pointing the toe and then I'm pressing the top of the toes and as much of the top of the foot as I can get down to the ground onto the mat. So I have pretty tight shins, I guess that's what that's called. Pretty frequently they're tight. Good. Feels great. So rolling onto the pinky toe and then onto the big toe. All right, unplug those feet. So that's kind of our warm up for our tree pose. So coming into tree, let's go back onto let's start on the right side. What I'd like for you to do is, in your house or wherever you're at, find a focal point on the wall that you can look at. And I want you to just kind of zone into that and tune into your body. What you're going to do is you're going to shift the weight to the right leg. That's going to be your standing leg. And you can place your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Just let your body first find balance. So you can kind of lift the foot off the ground, resting it on the ankle. Good, and just find your balance. And once you've got your balance and feel confident enough, bring the foot either at the calf or just above the knee. So I want you to avoid the knee area, okay? So full pose is that the heel, gotta keep my eye on my focal point, the heel is as high up on the inner thigh as you can comfortably get it. Good. And that left knee really opens up for tree. So hands can come into any position in the heart or up above. Be creative. Even had some people in my classes be a swaying tree. Intentionally and unintentionally from falling over. So if you fall out of the pose, just come right back in. No big deal. Good. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, release. Good, unplug that left side, shake out the right leg. So it's very normal to feel some burning in the standing leg. Good, let's shift weight on the left foot. Good, find your focal point, come into your tree pose. hands into heart center, or you can extend the arms. Deep breath in, long breath out, and when you're ready, you can exhale all the way and release. Great, shake out that standing leg. Wonderful job today. Well done. That was a little bit more of an advanced, or advancing you into the next phase. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Come back for the next one. Namaste.